I wanted to just talk about like balance. Hello, welcome to another what I eat in a day. I love these videos. Today I've got a what I eat in a day / kind of how I stay on track during the holidays. It is December, it's Christmas time. There's a lot of food that's out and ready to be consumed, and I thought I'd just talk about how I find balance, how I still keep on top of my goals and what I'm trying to achieve while still enjoying myself. So I've got another what I eat in a day. The last few days I've kind of been off my macros a little bit, so this is kind of also like how I get back on track after a few days off. But it is 9:15. I'm very hungry. This morning I had coffee and my Misfits protein bar. I have that every single morning. I have a code, like a referral link thing for Misfits. It's in my description all the time, so if you want to use that, I really recommend. Misfits are vegan. I absolutely love their protein bars. I absolutely love their protein powder too. But I have a protein bar every single morning with my coffee. I love them. I think the packaging's super cute. I just love Misfits. But yeah, I'm gonna go make some breakfast now. I'm gonna make my classic, my everyday chalky pro oats. I'll be surprised. No, I love them so much. I bought some frozen cherries, and oh my goodness, they have no right to be as good as they are. So we're gonna put some of them on top. But yeah, welcome back to another what I eat in a day. It's been like 2 weeks. I've had breakfast. It's 10:15. I'm now gonna go to the gym. It's looking like it's gonna rain, and by looking like, I think it already is. But we're gonna go to gym. Today I'm doing push. So we're gonna go do a cute little push session. Hello, I'm home. I did push at the gym. It was very good. I hit kind of a PR. I did on my bench press 35 kilos for 5 reps, and they were rough. I said to myself, I'm hitting 5 reps. And I did. They weren't clean, but I did it. I'm gonna have a cookie. This is the salted caramel baked cookie. It's 12:30. Normally I'd eat a lot later, but I want to start eating little and often rather than having like 3 big meals. I just find that keeps me going better. So I'm gonna eat every couple of hours instead of having like 3 big meals a day. I'm now gonna get stuck into some editing. I have a code for my vegan. It'll be on screen. Use it, please, and thanks. These baked cookies are just too good. Anyway, I'm gonna go do some editing and I'll check in with you in a bit. It is 3 o'clock, literally 1 minute past. I've done editing for the last couple of hours, but my weekly vlog is now done. It's uploading, it's all ready to go, so I'm really, really happy about that. But we're gonna go make some lunch. In one of my recent weekly vlogs, I made this lunch, so I'll put a card wherever you put the card so you can go watch it. I've been obsessed with putting yogurt on bagels. It kind of sounds gross, but we're gonna go make it, and it is the nicest thing ever. Hi, I'm sat on my floor. I was gonna like do a setup, but I don't really want to. Anyway, I've just eaten. I watched another episode of The Office. My camera's gonna die. Oh, frick. Anyway, I wanted to just talk about like balance. This has been something I've had to really focus on and get used to over the last few weeks. This is still only my first year into my fitness journey and like tracking and paying attention to what I put into my body. Like this time last year, I was eating anything and everything. I was eating meat. Like I'm now vegan. We've had a lot of change in the last year and it's been quite challenging letting go, I guess. I've been like maintaining, so sticking at kind of the same calories since about November, October. I've basically been maintaining since September, but properly since like November. So it's only been a couple of months. And I decided for December that I was going to just be a little less strict on my tracking and my food. Like one, I'm not getting my body out very much. You know, if I get a little bit puffier, okay. Two, I want to enjoy myself and I don't want to not eat food just because I'm like, oh, that's gonna mess up my body and my macros, because no, it's Christmas time. And three, exactly, it's Christmas time. I just wanted to enjoy some vegan food. Like this is my first year being vegan. I was like, oh, I just want to go all out. Also, it's not sustainable being around other people who don't track and being like, oh no, sorry, I can't eat that. Oh no, sorry, I can't do that. Like no one wants to be that person. No one wants to be around that person and no one wants to be that person. So yeah, I decided that for December, I was obviously going to keep on tracking whenever I can, but also enjoy myself more and be a lot less strict on hitting my macros every day and eating my maintenance calories, etc, etc. And luckily me and my boyfriend went to London on the 3rd of December, so literally like a couple days in, and we went to Winter Wonderland. I got an acai bowl, which was horrible. I got a vegan donut, which was the most insane donut I've ever had in my life. We got vegan noodles, miso soup. Like the food was insane apart from the acai bowl, but the food at Winter Wonderland was literally, like, I don't have words for how good that food was. And now I'm so glad I ate that. Looking back, I had a little bit of a wobble. I've struggled with disorderly eating a lot this year just because it's been such a crazy experience for me. This whole tracking thing, this whole fitness thing, like I've wanted to be where I am now since I was about 9. Like I've had really bad body image issues since I was about 9. The fact that I'm finally here, I do worry that, you know, one meal or this or that blah 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 is gonna make me gain all the weight I've lost back, which I mean is ridiculous, and I know it is, and I know that everyone feels that way, and I know that is a disorderly eating thing. I'm getting so much better at pushing those thoughts away, and I freaking enjoyed that donut and those noodles. And I've been tracking on the days I can, and on the days I can do really well with my macros. Obviously I do. I'm not trying to go off my goals. Like personally for me, I didn't want to go like, oh, you know, it's December, like I'll start again in January. I didn't want to do that. I really enjoy tracking my macros. I really enjoy eating the food I eat. Every single morning I wake up and I think about my 𝚐𝚘𝚕𝚘𝚘𝚎 all morning until I have them. Same with my bagel. Like the food I eat I freaking love, but also the food that I eat which I don't track I love, but not enough to be like, oh, I just want to throw everything away and do this. That's not what makes me feel good. The one thing I've noticed the most, and I'm really trying to like push this into my brain, is I have a treat, I feel good, but then I'm like, okay, well that was fine, but I'm ready to go back to my food now. And I think that's so important. I think it's good to let yourself have what you want, but then you know that even though you're having this now, tomorrow or whenever you can get back into your normal routine and way of living and way of eating and whatever, you'll be fine. Christmas is great, and Christmas is a time that you should enjoy yourself and not be restricting at all. I know on Christmas Day, Christmas Eve, Boxing Day, I'm going to absolutely stuff my face, and on the 27th of December I will be in the gym squatting 100 kg. Hopefully. I want to eat so much over those 3 days that I go to gym and I'm squatting 100 kg. So I think if you're kind of struggling with finding a balance, figure out where your discipline is at, figure out how much kind of control I guess you have over yourself, how accountable you are to yourself, if that makes sense. One bad meal or one treat or one thing that isn't tracked or one thing that isn't considered one of like your healthy foods or whatever. I don't believe in like good and bad foods at all, but that's just the best way to explain this. But one of your bad foods doesn't mean you have to then go crazy. It just means you have that, maybe you have another thing, maybe you have a couple other things, but then tomorrow or whenever you're back, maybe you're on holiday, maybe when you're back from your holiday, if you know that you can get back into eating whatever you have been eating and you know your healthy stuff and whatever you do eat, that's how you know you're fine. I've literally sat here all day. I've just had dinner. I had a lot less food than I thought I would. I had wraps with corn chicken, pepper and mushrooms with some ketchup and HP sauce. But I thought I had more, so I now have a lot to consume in my macro cap. So we're gonna have a look at what I need to eat. I've hit my protein goal. I've got 47 grams of carbs. I think I'm gonna have a bagel. Bagel and... or do I want a hot chocolate? Maybe I want both. I'm gonna end this video now though. It is 7:30. I finished my food for the day. Thanks so much for watching though. I hope you enjoyed. Subscribe. I'm really trying to hit 500 subscribers by the end of the month, so please subscribe. Follow both my Instagrams. They will be on screen for you. Love you so much. Have a great rest of your day and see you soon. Bye. Kisses and hugs. Bye.